Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi there, I am Muhammad Zahid. In this 6 minutes talk, I want to communicate about COVID-19 vaccines under the title COVID-19 vaccines might be changed to fight new version of virus. It's an article based on VOA. The makers of coronavirus vaccines are learning how to change their vaccines to deal with virus mutations. Experts are looking to influenza or flu vaccines to help them understand if and when the shots might need to be changed. Richard Webby directs a World Health Organization flu center from St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Virginia. He said that the process will not happen quickly. It's not really something you can shut off flip a switch, do overnight, Webby said. Viruses mutate or change often. Recent studies have raised concern that first-generation COVID-19 vaccines are not as effective against the coronavirus mutation that first appeared in South Africa. However, many of the COVID-19 vaccines are made with new technology that permits change. But it will still be difficult for experts to decide whether the virus has mutated enough to make it necessary to change the vaccines. The WHO and the United States Food and Drug Administration are looking to the worldwide flu vaccine system for help. Influenza mutates much faster than the coronavirus. Flu shots have to be changed nearly every year. National centers around the world collect spreading flu viruses and observe how they change over time. They send samples to special WHO laboratories for high-level antigenic testing to decide on vaccine strength. WHO experts and government rule makers work together to agree on each year's new vaccines recipe. Manufacturers then make the necessary changes. For COVID-19 vaccines, Webby said, an important step will be establishing a similar observation and testing network. It can then decide on which mutations are most worrisome. Today, there are wide differences in how nations track and test mutated versions. For example, Britain does more testing of the changing viral genome than the United States does. Three variants first discovered in Britain, South Africa, and Brazil are worrisome because of combinations of mutations that make them spread more easily and quickly. On Sunday, US researchers reported another mutation found in seven variants that have appeared in several US states. Researchers don't yet know if this mutation makes the virus easier to spread. Just because a variant spreads more easily doesn't mean it will be resistant to a vaccine. But the variant first identified in South Africa is raising concerns. Columbia University's David Ho put blood sample from people given the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines into small containers with the muted virus. He found that vaccine produced antibodies still offered protection, but the protection was much less strong. Early test results of 2 other vaccine candidates from Novavax and Johnson & Johnson supported Ho's findings. Both still offered protection. However, that protection was weaker in South Africa than in other places. A much smaller test of the AstraZeneca vaccine in South Africa has raised questions about its effectiveness. Several of the approved and available COVID-19 vaccines require 2 shots for full effectiveness. The drug maker Moderna is about to explore one possible solution. Could a third shot of its vaccine raise immunity enough to fight off some variants? Ho said it's a good idea to test because people may still have plenty of caution of their antibody levels are very high. So brothers, that's all maybe I can say in this occasion. We hope experts find the best vaccine so that the COVID-19 will gone forever. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.